When you send an email or watch a video online, most people think of Wi-Fi or signals in the air. But the internet is a physical thing with a real, tangible structure. Much of it is hidden from our view, deep beneath the ocean waves. This network connects continents and carries almost all our global data. These are real, physical cables lying on the dark ocean floor, miles and miles of them. These undersea cables are lifelines, the true backbone of the internet. Without them, our online world would slow, and international communication would suffer. The internet you use every day depends on these hidden pathways. This essay will explore this hidden realm. We will look at how these cables are made and laid in the deep sea. We will understand their huge importance and the dangers they face. It is a story of amazing technology and human connection, a story hidden beneath the sea. Let's dive in. Did you know how your data travels from one country to another? It is not mostly by satellites in space. About 99% of all international data travels through these undersea cables. These cables are like superhighways for data, offering incredible speed and capacity. Light pulses travel through optical fibers, meaning data moves at nearly the speed of light. Satellites have a longer way to go, causing delays called latency. Cables offer much less delay and can carry much more information. Almost everything you do online flows through these deep-sea conduits. This makes the cables incredibly important, powering our global economy and enabling international business. They connect cultures and societies, supporting education and research worldwide. Our modern way of life depends on them. Reliable, high-speed communication, all thanks to these underwater champions. Let's explore further. What does an undersea cable look like? You might imagine something very thick, but the core is surprisingly delicate, containing several optical fibers as thin as a human hair. These fibers are made of incredibly pure glass, carrying vast amounts of information. These delicate fibers need strong protection because the ocean is a harsh environment. The fibers are wrapped in many layers, starting with petroleum jelly for waterproofing. A copper sheath often surrounds them, carrying electricity to power repeaters that boost the signal. More layers are added for strength, including plastic sheathing for insulation and high-strength steel wires for protection. Finally, a tough polyethylene outer layer seals everything and resists abrasion. Despite all these layers, cables are not huge, often only about the thickness of a garden hose. It is amazing that something so relatively small can carry so much of the world's communication. It is a true marvel of modern engineering. Built to last for decades on the ocean floor. Let's see how they are laid. How do these cables reach the ocean floor? It is a complex and careful operation. Special ships called cable-laying ships are built just for this task. These massive vessels can carry thousands of miles of cable. The cable is coiled in huge tanks on board, ready for its journey to the deep. The process of laying the cable is slow, with the ship moving forward very carefully. The cable unspools from the stern of the ship, sinking gently through the water to the seabed below. The route is planned meticulously in advance, avoiding mountains, volcanoes, and rough terrain. In shallower waters near the coast, cables need more protection and are often buried. A special underwater plow carves a trench in the seabed, laying the cable into the trench and covering it with sand or mud. This protects it from fishing gear and anchors. These cables span enormous distances, connecting continents across vast oceans. Laying a single cable can take weeks or months. It is a feat of navigation and engineering. Let's look at the risks they face. Life on the ocean floor is not always calm. Undersea cables face many dangers. Natural disasters like earthquakes can shake the seabed, snapping or damaging the cables. Underwater landslides, called turbidity currents, can bury them or sweep them away with great force. Volcanic eruptions on the seafloor also pose a risk. Human activities are an even bigger problem, causing most cable faults. Fishing trawlers with heavy nets can snag and break cables. Ship anchors are another common cause, with large ships dropping anchor in the wrong place. This damage is usually accidental, but very disruptive. While rare, deliberate damage is a concern. These cables are critical infrastructure. An act of sabotage could disrupt communications, something governments worry about. Protecting such vast networks is challenging, as the cables lie in international waters. Monitoring every mile is nearly impossible, making security a growing area of focus. When a cable is damaged, repairs are complex. Specialized repair ships must sail to the location, which can take days or even weeks. Remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs, are used to find the broken ends and bring them to the surface. Technicians on the ship splice the fibers. It is a difficult and costly process. Some people ask, why not just use satellites? Satellites are in space after all. They seem modern and advanced and do play an important role. They are great for broadcasting television signals and connecting very remote or isolated areas. They also help with mobile communications. However, satellites have limitations for bulk internet. One big issue is latency, the delay in data transmission. Satellites orbit far above the Earth, and data signals must travel a long way up and down. This round trip takes time, noticeable in video calls or online gaming. Cables offer much lower latency, with light and fiber traveling incredibly fast. The distances are also more direct, point to point along the Earth's surface. Another key factor is bandwidth, the amount of data that can be sent. Undersea cables can carry far more data than satellites, many terabits per second. The internet today needs huge bandwidth for streaming high-definition video, cloud computing, and big data, so the sea still beats the sky for our internet backbone. So, the internet is not just in the air. It is not just Wi-Fi signals in your home. A huge critical part of it lies hidden beneath the vast, deep oceans of our world. This network of undersea cables is mostly invisible, yet it underpins our entire digital existence. A silent hero working tirelessly, connecting billions of people every second. Think about your daily life. The news you read from other countries, the messages you send across continents, the global businesses that power our economy, the scientific research shared worldwide. All of this relies heavily on these cables. They are the physical foundation of our connected age, a truly global infrastructure project. The story of these cables is ongoing, with new cables being laid all the time. Technology continues to improve, allowing even more data to flow. New routes are being explored to increase resilience and reach new places. The demand for data keeps growing, and so does our reliance on this network. It is a remarkable human achievement to lay these slender threads across ocean floors, connecting the world so completely. This hidden internet beneath the waves is one of the wonders of our time, a testament to ingenuity and collaboration. Next time you go online, remember the journey your data takes through the deep sea.